Hello everyone, so now we are going to do one more VLAN lab. If you remember, we done some basic thing like I hope you remember we are doing the Cisco Packet Tracer 200 that is 2024 playlist 2024 playlist. We are doing that one. In that one we learn how to configure the VLAN. Okay, basic lab we done. Now we are going to do some more advanced topic here. So here I have already the topology, you can see here. So what we are going to do, we are going to take this topology and we are going to do the configuration. So if you see here, I have this switch, okay, and I have one more switch here, and we are planning to configure some VLAN here. So what I will do here, I will configure here VLAN 10 and I will configure here VLAN 20 here. So just I am showing you here how to configure. Later we are going to do some more big lab. In that one you are going to learn lot of things. So I will take the CLI of this switch, and if you see here nothing is present. So what I can do here, I can go in the global configuration mode. I can write host name. I will change the name of the switch. We can give this name as a switch 1. After that, as I told, I am going to create VLAN 10 here. So I will write VLAN and give the number as a 10, then give the name as a IT. I am saying VLAN 10 for IT. If you want to check how you will check, you will write show VLAN brief. With this command you will check, like if you see this is the VLAN 10, okay, and no ports are present, all ports are present in the default VLAN. So now if you want to move these two ports, if you see here F0 by 2, F0 by 3, these two port, if you want to move from VLAN 1 to VLAN 10, how you can move? Okay, if you want to move the port F0 by 2, F0 by 3 from VLAN 1, because if you see all the ports are in VLAN 1. If you want to move this from VLAN 1 to VLAN 10, how you can move? Let me show you. First of all, what I will do, I will go in the global configuration mode. I will write interface fast Ethernet 0 by 2 dash 3. Okay, I forget to write the range, so I will write interface range F0 by 2 dash 3. Then after that I will write switch port mode axis. Then I will write enter, then switch port axis VLAN. Which VLAN I want to move? VLAN 10. So I wrote here VLAN 10. And then I can exit. I will save the configuration. I will write show VLAN brief. You can see we have the VLAN 10 here, and these two ports I move in the VLAN 10. Same thing, I can go here and I can create the VLAN 20. So if you want, I can go here and then I can write enable config t host name, and I will give the name of the switch is SW2, and as I told, I need to create the VLAN 20 here. I will create VLAN 20 name. I can give as a sales. Okay, if you want to check, write do show VLAN brief. With this command we can check how many VLAN is present here. So you can see I have only VLAN 20 here, nothing present here, only one VLAN. And if you see all the ports are present in the default VLAN, that is a VLAN 1. Now I need to move this port F0 by 2, F0 by 3. So I will move these two ports. If you see here interface range F0 by 2 dash 3. With this command I selected multiple interface. If I write here range, I can select more than one interface. Now I will write switch port mode axis. I will write switch port axis VLAN. Which VLAN? This is a VLAN 20. Okay, so I move that port. If you want to check, you can check. If you want to save the configuration, write WR and you can write show VLAN brief, and you can see we have the VLAN 20 here, and we move this port in the VLAN 20. So we created here VLAN 10 and we created here VLAN 20. And here we have the IP 1.2, 1.3. Here we have the IP 2.2 and 2.3. So this is the basic thing. I will save the configuration because we are going to do the inter VLAN routing later. Now just I am showing you how to create the VLAN. So we created the VLAN here. So this is a basic thing. In our next class we are going to do small lab about the VLAN. We will do 2-3 VLAN lab. After that we are going to do the inter VLAN routing. Okay, and in case if you face any issue, join our Telegram channel, and you can like our Facebook page. We are sharing there also video, you can see there. Okay, and If you need, I will do one basic lab here only. Let me do here. See here, I will take one switch here. I will take one switch here. Okay. I will connect this switch from here to here. Then I will take two computer here. Okay. And two computer here, two computer here, two computer here. After that, if you see, I will connect these two here. I will connect these two computer here. Two computer here, two computer here, two computer here. Okay, and if you want, I can give here the color. I will say this green color is a VLAN 10. So if you see here, this is for VLAN 10, this computer, and this computer is for VLAN 10. And here I can change the color. I can say this gray color for VLAN 20. So this for VLAN 20, this is for VLAN 20. Now we can do this lab also. Okay, let's do here because it is simple. So I will write here VLAN 10. Okay, name, whatever name we are giving, I will write name as a IT. And here IP schema I am going to use 192.168.10.0/24. Okay, for VLAN 10 I am using this. Here I will type this one same thing. And for VLAN 20 I will write this 20. And here I will write HR. So this is HR. And here I will change this as a 20. Let me change as a 20 here. So this is the VLAN 20 detail, same thing I will put here. So now we need to do the configuration and use this IP schema. So go to this switch. This is the switch. If you want, I will move like this and you can go here and you can see here. I will write here enable config T host name SW1, and here I need to create the two VLAN. If you see here, you can see, right? Or let me move little here. You can see I am inside this switch. Okay, in this switch I need to create VLAN 10 and 20, and I need to move this port in the VLAN 10 and these two ports in VLAN 20, and I need to configure this as a trunk. So what I will do, I will write here first of all VLAN 10 name, what name, IT, and then I will create VLAN 20. I will give name as a HR. Okay, if you want to check, right, do show VLAN brief. You have here two VLAN. Okay, ports are not there. We will move the port. If you see F0/2 and you can see F0/3. These two ports you can move in the VLAN 10. So how you will move? You will write interface range F0/2-3 switch port mode access, and then switch port access VLAN, which VLAN 10. Okay, and you have more two ports. You can see here. This is the 5 and 4. So we can say 4, 5. So I will write here interface range F0/4-5. I will write switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN, which VLAN? VLAN 20. So I move here. If you want, we can check. I will save the configuration. I will write here show VLAN brief. You can see here I created the VLAN 10. I move this two port in the VLAN 10. I created the VLAN 20 HR. I move this port in the VLAN 20. So switch 1 configuration is done. Now we will go to the switch 2. If you see here, this is the switch 2. Or before going to the switch 2, let me put the IP. I will assign here IP. We can take, this is a VLAN 10. So I will go here. I will write 192.168.10.1. Okay, and gateway currently we don't have. This is 10.1. So I will write here 10.1, and this we can say this is a 10.2. Here I will assign the IP 10.2. So I will write here 192.168.10.2. Okay, and here we can go to this PC. Here I will write 20.1 for this machine, and this machine I can say 20.2 I will assign. So let me go assign the IP. So I will go here. I will write 192.168.20.1, and then I will put here. I will go to this switch. I will write here. Sorry, this computer. I will write here 20.2. Okay. So this site configuration completed, and I think we did not configure this port as a trunk. Let's see how we will check. We will write show interface trunk. If you see nothing is showing, means I forget to configure this port as a trunk F0/1. So I will write interface F0/1. I will write switch port mode trunk. With this command I make this port as a trunk. And if you want to check, you can write here show interface trunk, and you can check here. this interface is a trunk now. F0 by 1 is a trunking by using the 802.1q, and native VLAN is a VLAN 1. All VLANs are allowed. So now what we can say, everything is okay. Switch 1 configuration is done. We need to do the switch 2 configuration. So we are going to do this in our next class. Okay, thank you.